Please rise for the bride. Welcome. You may be seated. Ben and Eden. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the love you have discovered in each other and support the commitment that you are about to make. Marriage is more than two people standing here repeating vows. There is an entire lifetime ahead of you, and there are skills to be learned and practiced daily. Part of marriage is finding happiness. Continue to search for the good, the fun, and the beautiful in this life to share with each other. Part of marriage is being flexible. So within your marriage, cultivate flexibility, patience, and understanding, all while maintaining a sense of humor and joy. Part of marriage is companionship. Strive to comfort one another and develop the capacity to forgive and heal your differences day by day. Remember that your love can always prevail over turmoil. It will drive you to not only learn and grow as individuals, but become stronger partners together. Today, as you join yourselves in marriage, there's a vast and unknown future stretching out before you. Today you enter as individuals, but you will leave here husband and wife, your lives blending together, expanding the ties of your family and best friends. You are embarking upon a great adventure, through which all of us here know you will prevail. Ben and Eden present themselves to be married today, cheerfully surrounded by the people they know and love. They and I would like to thank you for your presence here today. They ask for your encouragement, lifelong support in their decision to be married. The bride and groom would also like to give a special thanks to the families who have loved and supported them every step of the way. And now, for a few readings. Love is Friendship Caught Fire by Laura Hendricks. Love is friendship caught fire. It is quiet, mutual confidence, sharing, and forgiving. It is loyalty through the good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weakness. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood on the past. It is the day in, day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, small disappointments, big victories, and working towards common goals. If you have love in your life, it can make up for a great many things you lack. If you do not have it, no matter what else there is, it is not enough. Committed. A Skeptic Makes Peace with Marriage by Elizabeth Gilbert. Marriage is what happens between the memorable. We often look back on our marriages years later, and all we can recall are the vacations and emergencies, the high points and the low points. The rest of it blends into a blurry kind of daily sameness. But it is that very blurred sameness that comprises marriage. Marriage is those 2,000 indistinguishable conversations chatted over 2,000 indistinguishable breakfasts, where intimacy turns like a slow wheel. How do you measure the worth of becoming that familiar with someone so utterly well-known and so thoroughly ever-present that you become almost an invisible necessity like air? The bride and groom will now exchange a few words they've written.
Dear Ben, the love of my life, my longing. You say I'm always stealing your jokes, so why would I stop now? When you proposed to me in front of Mount Fuji, you said, who would have thought Skype for business would get us here? Honestly, I think literally no one would have guessed that. Most people don't go to work expecting to meet their soulmate, but somehow I did. You're my favorite person to be around. You always tell me I make things more fun, but the reality is you make everything more fun for me. I'll never forget the funny little comments you left on mine and everyone else's peer reviews at work, just to make the day better. Those tiny moments are everything, and those small things just made me love you more and more. Your faith in me gives me faith in myself. You are without question my biggest fan. Ben, you support me in so many ways. I worry sometimes, am I not enough? Am I too much? But with you, I don't just feel loved, I feel liked. You see every side of me and still choose me. You challenge me to be better and at the same time love me exactly as I am. You insist you're not patient, but with me your patience is limitless. No matter how many times I need to hear it, you reassure me as if it was the first time I was asking. You hate roller coasters and yet you buckle into every loop and drop with me. You navigate the twists and turns with such tolerance. I'm so lucky I'll always have a ride or die by my side. To my Benjaroon. I promise to laugh at your jokes and steal the best ones. I vow to share the last slice of pizza or ice cream sandwich, even if I really don't want to. I promise to be your travel buddy and to always remind you where you left your keys. I vow to keep becoming the best version of myself, but also keep becoming the best version of us. I promise to be there when it hits the fan, armed with patience, love, and maybe a few stolen jokes. More than anything, I promise to make you feel loved and secure every single day, and to keep our life full of fun. Ben, I like you, I love you, I will choose you every day for the rest of my life.
I struggled to find the words to describe how I feel about you, Eden, until one day, while we were watching Xena, Warrior Princess, we were told of the following myth. According to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them apart, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other half. While you may not be my other face, Eden, in you I have found my other half. A fact I'm reminded of every time one of us blurts out, "Same brain," after we say out loud what the other is thinking. Or any time one of us says, "Same person," when we have the same opinion on something. I'm reminded of this fact by every reciprocal wink given at exactly the same time. I'm reminded of this fact by the ways we always fill in for one another. Anytime one of us plays the role of tank for the other in situations where one of us can't give 100%. I'm reminded of this fact by the trust I have in you. I trust you implicitly more than I trust myself. You see the best in me even when I'm feeling at my lowest. You are my biggest fan. And finally, I'm reminded of this fact by the love we have for one another. I feel more like myself when I'm with you. It feels weird when we are apart. It feels incomplete. I love you more than I could possibly describe. This fact reminds me every moment of every day that you are my soulmate. You are my forever partner. So today I promise to always be your partner, to always be your friend, to always stick up for you, to always make you feel safe and comfortable, to always be your rock when you need something solid to anchor to always look deeply into your eyes and just listen when you need me to. I promise I'll never push you away, even when you need my body warmth to defrost your icy cold feet. I promise to always do the dishes because you always make the burgers. And I promise to let you be the passenger princess that you deserve to be. I promise to continue to date you and to do my part to keep our romance alive. I promise to love you every day, fully and with all of my heart. And lastly, I promise to always be your other half. To cherish our bond and make sure our two halves are always working together, to always fill in that missing % when you can't give 100, because I know together we will always be whole. We are the same person after all.
Are you ready to make this official? Maybe have the wreath. Ben, do you take Ashley Eden Cox to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part?
I do.
Eden, do you take Benjamin Scott Matson to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do you part?
I do.
Ben and Eden, you have come here today of your own free will, and in the presence of your family and friends, declared your love and commitment to each other. By the power invested in me by the internet and the state of Tennessee, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben and Eden Matson. Okay, while they go take a million photos, y'all enjoy yourselves, take a break, get out of the sun, and have a refreshment.